And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, building expert advisors for the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 platforms, and doing a whole host of other things to see what to help you become a better trader and to help me become a better trader, to help both of us become better traders. Because better trading leads to more money, and more money leads to more freedom, more things that we can do that make life better. Oh well, at least that's the theory behind it. Let's see what happens after that, or bigger problems, and help you grow into bigger problems. So either way, it's going to make life better for you. Let's go ahead and get into. Oh yeah, first, if you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to see more of these videos, then hit the subscribe channel. I'd love to have you follow along and see what our shenanigans are on the weekends. Maybe some trips coming up to Florida. Maybe that might be nice. Unfortunately, I think we're going to go during hurricane season, so it might be even more fun than we intended. Let's go ahead and get into something. Let's go ahead and get into our. We are talking about putting money at risk, and you need to know about those risks. So here are those risks. Go something like this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. I have held NFA registration in the past. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And nothing in this video should be construed as trading advice. It's merely my opinions on current market conditions and possible trading scenarios. So don't think I'm telling you what to do with this, because if you trade Forex, watch this video, then go open an account and trade Forex. All the responsibility is on you. So always remember that. No matter what happens, no matter whose advice you take, the responsibility is on you to take that advice or to not take that advice. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. I've done that many times, and we're going to see if we can not do that. I haven't blown an account since 2015. I haven't blown an account in about 10 years. That's pretty good. So let's go see what's happening now. Let's see. First, let's talk about me a little bit more. Here is tradingforexforprofit.com. This is my website that I'm building right now. I'm going through QA still because I need to put some more effort into this and get it to clear FA to my satisfaction. And then after that, we're going to go towards we're going to build this out a little bit more and add some more features to it. We also have my MetaTrader 4 or my MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platform EAs available at MQL5. I'm not as happy with these as they're really good. This one's really good, but it only trades about 6 times a year. I'm sorry, about 3 times a year, maybe. It's but it is really, really good. Has a profit factor of like 12. However, you're not going to get very many trades in. So if you're going to try to create an income from Forex trading, then that is this. I need to work on these a little bit more. Maybe get these two refined down into a 0.5 Bollinger Band deviation, something like that. On really slow times like right now, because everything's just kind of bouncing around right now. So let's talk about markets now. First, we have the US dollar on top and the Great British Pound on the bottom. How about that? It's an interesting turn of events, and with the yen in the middle along with the euro, and then these are kind of all over the place today. Not the usual spacing I'm used to seeing. So we might have an unusual day today as far as trading goes. And then for the risk on an alpha meter from Baby Pips, highly recommend them. Neutral to risk off, just kind of way down here. No one's really pulling any triggers on anything. This is also my. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this. This is my. Down 1,300. That's not cool. 1,300 out of a theoretical $120,000. This is not my actual funds. But probably wouldn't be showing you actual amounts. So I don't think on this platform I have any choice but to show you actual amounts. But at any rate, we're looking for a buy on the euro versus the dollar to spring out. I imagine pizza is going to come out of some sort today. Got down to an hourly range and looking for kind of a turnaround here. Although the 20 period and 50 period moving averages are kind of converging a little bit. But it's still resting right on top of the 200. So we will see what happens with that. Just under 50. I don't like trading around the 5 zeros, but I have a stop loss in at, 63? Oh, 54? Ooh. Well, we need to raise that up a little bit more. Go 56. There we go. Modify it a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we have that. Oh, did I just buy a position? I did. Yikes, I don't think I wanted to do that. So be careful about hitting the buy button on this. You will enter a new position. I want to let this roll. I want to let this slide. Let's put in a stop loss, 1720. And that way I'm not risking that much at all. So how about that? You can, sometimes I enter stop losses. Let's get out of this trade. I don't like it. Out at 47. We're going to close that position out at a loss of $7.50 because I didn't intend upon opening it. And that may be how I got this trade opened over here, as I did not intend to open it and then wasn't paying attention and it was already enacted. So be careful with the DX trade. It'll slip you up. Now let's get into the into actual what's going on here. The dailies. Let's look at the daily charts and see if we can see what's going on. All right, let's start with the U.S. 10-year. Just right here. The U.S. 10-year is what drives the strength or weakness of the USD, and right now, or is the best indicator? Yeah. And no, that is true. The US 10. US 10 is over 4.4%. So that is market freak out time. That is when we kind of sit around and wonder what's going on and wonder why inflation is going up, including gasoline. Gasoline is not the only thing that's going up. And gasoline goes up, the price of everything goes up. As we saw during 2022 and 2008. Those are two very, 2008 was not a very high inflation period because the entire world was catching on fire financially because everything was breaking or everything was being broken, one of the two, depending on your perspective. But the US 10 over 4.4% is not a good thing. We'll see if that continues or if that goes down. Where are we? Let's go down to DXY down here. DXY is up to 98.25. So we've got a strong dollar today, which means we have weak everything else. Just about. Well, not really. We have a weak euro versus the dollar. So it's going to be coming off. It's going to be pretty much mirrored the inverse of the DXY, as it's the largest component of the DXY at 57%. Pound versus the dollar, down bigly due to weakness in the pound. Let me see what happened today over here in the pound. May the 12th, refresh. I don't see anything. Who knows? Maybe Starmer got forced out. No, don't see anything. Oh well. This is, I don't know what this is. We're about to see if that's true or not. At any rate, Swissy, dollar versus the Swissy, perking up on dollar strength. And then we have I didn't think so. Dollar versus the yen. This is what gets me about the media, is that they put out stuff like this. They did that yesterday. And in the world of Forex, news doesn't last long. So that did not age well at all. The dollar versus the yen is up to 157.58 on dollar strength. The pound versus the yen was 214 last night when I went to bed, and now it is 213.34. So it might be an opportunity to get back in on that on the lower side. Might be on a lower time frame. I'm not looking at the lower time frame, so it's possible, but doesn't mean it's there. Euro versus the pound is coming up a little bit more, looking like a nice doji right there. We'll see if it continues that. It has 11 hours left before it can change. It probably will. Dollar versus Canadian, look at that, taking off. 137.08. One day I'll figure out the dollar versus the Canadian. I would love to catch this, and I think I actually did buy in somewhere around here, and I got stopped out here. So one of these days I'll figure out the dollar versus the Canadian, because we've got a reversal candle. I mean, a possible reversal candle right here with a range of open close. Oh, it's only 10 pips. It's not 10 pips. Oh, 94. No. Stop it. 94. 50 pip. 50 pip. Thing. Range on that candle. And then here we have a off to the races. 40 pip. Candle of expansion underneath it, or on top of it. So selling into into resistance, this is not the time to get into that, in my opinion, because you're going straight into resistance. And look at the tighter Bollinger Bands indicating a lower volume. And here we have the Canadian versus the dollar. Canadian versus the yen, rather. Canadian versus the yen usually sometimes correlates with the oil markets, not today. And then the NYMEX crude oil is up to 101. It's 101 a barrel. And again, this is not the highest. Everybody seems to be freaking out about this. In 2008, it was up to 145 a barrel, and I don't remember too many people freaking out about that back then. And 2022, it was up to 121 for the weekly high close, which meant it was higher on the daily scale. So everybody's freaking out about oil, the price of oil and gas right now. It's not that bad compared to what it has been in the past. Let me see. 2016, it seems to be a big year for gas prices too, if I remember correctly. 250, maybe. And then I think that was due to pipeline disruptions, local pipeline disruptions, if I remember correctly, and specifically around Atlanta, Georgia. Aussie versus the dollar, 72.22. Still heading up over 72. Good signs. Should you trade the Aussie versus the dollar? I do not. Gold taking a little break at 4,700 an ounce. And then we also have pullbacks in platinum, palladium, and silver with a monster run yesterday and a little bit of a pullback today back to 84. So that's where we have today. Let's see what the software stocks did yesterday. They did not do well at all. Upwork down to 881. Wow. Here's the big one I was looking at was HubSpot. And look at that gap right there. That's not a fair value gap. I'm going to have to figure out fair value gap one of these days. So it's an overweight stance on HubSpot. So basically all of the analysts looked up and said, oh yeah, HubSpot is not the company we want to invest in. And neither is Salesforce. Partially because no one answers the phone anymore and they're selling CRMs. Now, granted, they have a great email system, but if no one answers the phones, I don't have time to read all my emails. And I don't. No, never have. Intuit is, again, I'm an Intuit customer. They're down $3 yesterday. GoDaddy. Still a GoDaddy customer. Hate it. At $3, down $3 again, just shy of $3. And Adobe, I'm also have been an Adobe customer for 15 years. Down 2.7% yesterday. Nvidia up 2%, which means AI quote unquote revolution is still rolling. And look at that. Upwork down down to 8.81. Big gap there. and cut its target price to 9 from 20. So it's Royal Bank of Canada that did that. RBC Capital Markets cut the heck out of Upwork. Wow, start at 7 something. Let's see what the weekly is on that. Just out of curiosity, let's see what their absolute low is. Just way back there. Let's just for grins. A horizontal array and we'll add 2023 weekly low. And after that, I don't think there is one lower than that for quite some time. 2020 weekly low. It's right down here. It's in the quote-unquote days of COVID. All right, so that was March. That was the day that COVID started, the Friday, when all the lockdowns started in Miami when I was there, 16 March of 2020. So with that, let's come back over here and go back to the dailies, and then we'll get on with the rest of our lives. So that's that's all I've got today. We'll see if this continues. We'll like to always put these in here to see, just for reference, just to see what's going on with that. But that is all I've got for today. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel. And lastly, if you want to talk to me directly, hit me up in the comment section, and I'll be happy to return the comment as soon as I see it. It may take some time because I'm not in the office 24/7. But with that, you guys have a great one, and I will talk with you later. Bye.